If you've been waiting to apply for disability benefits, don't. Hi, I'm Sarah, and I'm a lawyer at Atticus. Applying as soon as you're unable to work or struggling to work due to your medical condition can really help strengthen your case. The process takes time, but winning benefits
We reviewed the record. We reviewed the series, maybe about 12 photographs or something. Ten of them work or something. Close to the base and things like that. All in all, just all of it. Oh, you're fine. It's hard to hear her. What's okay? Yeah.
Anything else I need to say about the budget?
So, Your Honor, the next witness is Terrence Dabney, who is a case officer in the case. And both parties, I think, are going to use him as a witness. And so I do expect to be rather with.
So you're not. You wanna go get the car? You ready? Sure, yeah.
First, and then we'll back up. Can we go to that first? Go to that first. No. Yeah, go to that first. Well, they just switch back to it. Dabney did be in this part of the
There's now entered the courtroom.
Good morning. Good morning. Hope you're here tonight. Same time next weekend?
Stand right here, sir. Face your honor, raise your right hand.
You swear or affirm to tell the truth?
I do.
All right, tell us your name first.
Terrence Dabney.
Tell your first and last name for the benefit of the board.
R-E-D-E. Last name Dabney, D-A-B-N-E-Y.
Looks like, or I know that you're doing good and bad at the same. First and bad, what happened with your arm? All right. Gonna run through some of the various crime scenes with you, some of the various aspects of the investigation. So try to get as comfortable as you can, even with your arm. But I know you're doing good now too, because you're retired, is that right?
That is correct.
Retired from MPD?
That's correct.
How long were you with MPD?
26 years.
So 26 years, let's say you earned it. In 2021, where were you assigned in MPD?
I was assigned to the homicide
Do y'all work in teams?
working team.
And were you the case officers on this case?
I was.
Would you assign and delegate people to do various things in the investigation?
I do. Delegate.
Yeah.
I am. Okay.
And Clear Times is downtown Memphis, in the Castellia neighborhood. And we've heard some testimony about Castellia neighborhood. Did you know Dolph at all?
No,
Full. Is that right?
older.
No, we were
I was.
specific to an address on Airways, Makita's Cookies.
Great.
Did you know where that was?
Yes.
What area? Town? What's that?
It's in the southeast part of town. Airway, Texas area.
If I tell you that 1 out of 12 before the afternoon, about what time would you arrive at the scene?
Around 1 by the time you get called. Travel to the scene.
By the time you get to the scene, are there uniform patrol that's already there?
It is.
Or medical personnel? When you get there, what are your duties?
My goal is to gather that information from the reporting officers, delegate investigators to do canvass the area for video. Just a process.
In the street? Were there officers attempting to control the crowd and keep people off the actual parking lot?
Yes, it was.
And was that being done?
Yes, it was.
Were there a lot of bystanders and everything looking on? Everything else?
It was.
Does it seem almost like any other that you had been to in your 26 years?
It's a lot of people.
You get there. You say your job is try to figure out what things exist and delegate.
Yes.
Is that right? You mentioned one thing. Video. Is that right? Are y'all interested in collecting any video that may be around there?
Any video that would help investigation.
And in fact, did y'all collect video from the cookie store itself? And did it show the outside of the business?
It did.
And did it show the inside of the business?
As well as the inside.
Were y'all also interested in sort of crime scene stuff?
Yes.
Did you delegate a crime scene detective to collect physical evidence and document physical evidence?
We did. Collecting and
And did they also take pictures of the scene?
they did.
Would you have delegated or any interacted with any of the witnesses who were on the scene?
Yes. Witness victims. We have investigated them, take them down to headquarters. Take statements.
And without getting into what these people, said, did y'all talk to Marcus or Dolph's brother?
Yes.
Did y'all talk to the cashiers there at Michaelis?
We did.
Did y'all locate any other witnesses right there in the surrounding scene that had information?
No.
The crime scene, locate whatever witnesses we have. That address on Airway is Makeda Cookies. You described the area of Memphis as that's in Memphis, correct? And it's also Shelby County. I'm going to start with the crime scene there. I'm going to pass you a series of photographs. You just look at them, tell me what's pictured each one face down on that table.
Let's see. This photo is a picture of Makita's cookie shop. Officers there processing the same broken glass. Yeah. Victim's car.
Very good.
Or that camouflage color.
Okay, you can place that. We're going to review this with the jury afterwards, so I'll ask you questions about it afterwards.
This one is a photo of the address 2370 of Makita's cookie shop with defects of glass bullet holes.
Okay.
This one is the inside front counter area of Makita's cookie shop.
Okay.
This is another front view of the cookie shop. Makita's cookie shop. We have evidence markers on the ground where we have shell casings, along with victim's Corvette camouflage. Another closer picture of the front of the cookie shop. Evidence markers, broken glass casings.
At this time, you can just place it. That's fine. With the next couple pictures, just place it where you see it, and we'll show it to the jury later.
Okay. This is a picture farther back from Makita's cookie shop toward the street airways with evidence markers photo is inside the business. Peter's with putting holes on the walls and doors. This one is a victim lying on the ground.
When you arrived on the scene, was the victim still there?
Yes, he was.
Did you observe a position like that?
Yes, sir.
Do you see evidence of medical intervention on him there?
Yes, he has bleeds. On his body.
When you arrived, were they still trying to resuscitate him or do anything, or was that process?
The process is already. This photo is a photo inside the cookie shop. We have evidence markers. We have victims chain that he was wearing inside flower pot. PRU. This is a close-up photo of PRU charm that he had on his neck. This inside flower pot.
My pressure condition. For the record, the last picture he looked at has already been marked as exhibit number 3.
This first photo is has been described as the front of the cookies with the victim's card for the officers can see. Little markers is exhibit number 28. Next photo is a close-up of the address of the police cookies 2370. Little markers is exhibit 29. The next photo is what's been described as the inside front area of the police cookies. Exhibit number 30. Mr. Evans, is there any objection to these photos?
Yes, Your Honor. No objection.
The next photo is the front view of the parking lot in front of the Keys Cookies with the evidence markers and the victim's car.
And you haven't gotten to the photograph yet. The one we referenced earlier is in that stack. I would renew my objection.
Yes, sir. When I get to it, I'll make note of that. The next photo has been described as a closer picture of the front of the Kia Cookies with several evidence markers and glass and defects to the window. The markers considered number 32. The next picture is the front of the shop with the victim's car and evidence markers. It's a photo. It's a picture that's taken a little further out. The markers is fitting number 33. The next picture is the inside of the building with the picture of the first floor with bullet holes in the door. The markers is fitting number 34. The next picture is a picture of the victim lying on the ground with the markers of evidence of life-saving measures in front of the window. The markers is exhibit number 35. And note for the record, there's been a previous motion for the court to exclude that picture. I'm going to go for 300 the minutes. So marker is exhibit number 35. Number 36 for the picture of the inside of the cookie shop with the chain on the floor marked with evidence marker number 53 and several other evidence markers. Number 36. The next picture is trauma, or in the drug process.
No question, have this, Your Honor. So we have him. We're gonna show these to the jury and ask you some questions as we go, okay?
Yes.
Any of that,
Supposedly this one right here works. Let's see. This picture's so blurry. The overhead. We usually present the lights. Okay. Have to go sort of old school. All right. On this one, can I have the with the step down? Hold this here. We'll start standing here, and I'll ask you some questions about it, and then we can walk down and display it to everybody. After you testify, we'll have some, as I said, cover. The jury, okay? It's hard to get a hold of it. Put that, remind me. Tell me what we're looking at this.
This is the front of McKee's Cookie Shop here, 59 day. See officers with the amount processing the same. That's airports. Camouflage.
Okay, and frontage to this area here in front of the store, in front of this glass window.
Those were both cases. Broken glass.
Okay, and in particular, what kind of shell casings are found outside that window where we see the officers? Yeah.
On the outside, we had 40 caliber showcasing. We also had 7.62.
Okay, let me ask you about that. Is that two entirely different calibers?
Yes.
Two entirely different sizes?
Yes.
Is 40 caliber cartridge of a handgun?
Cartridges of a handgun, yes.
And then 7.62 is that cartridge something else?
Some assault rifle.
That's all right. And if you watch the video of 10 weekends,
I did.
is it clear that one suspect is firing at what you would call an assault rifle?
It is.
And is it clear that the other ones firing what you characterize as a handgun?
Mr. Harry, it never fails that something goes wrong with protect. Is that your protect person that's going to
It is. We'll see how we do here. I would prefer that we just
Yes. So we can also look at between how we don't have to stay over there and we don't have to get over there. So
The next one is to kick it right here.
Technology is good, when you get used to it. So then more,
Yeah.
don't think that,
But that's real good. That's real good.
don't think that turn up.
The on-off thing works. Is that picture we just looked at, right?
You have to,
That's much better.
don't go far.
I was asking about this area right here. Is that correct? Correct. And you said that we found two types of cases in that area?
Two different types. We had 40 caliber casings and I think 7.62.
Okay, 40 caliber handgun case and 7.62, is that assault rifle casing?
Yes.
And this is the victim's car, is that right?
It
And this is where we walk in and out of the business.
is.
And this is a little side area.
It is.
And later, we're going to see the victim lie in this little side area, is that right?
That's correct.
Front of the store.
In front of the store, but the address is 2370 Keys Cookie Shop. We also have defects in glass bullet hole in the glass of the door.
And we'll see this with a later picture, but let me go ahead and ask you about it. Did we find casings from inside the store where Dolph's brother was firing back from?
We did found out. I don't think.
Okay, and that's an entirely different type of handgun too, is that correct? So we have 9mm casings inside the store. We have 40 caliber casings outside the store, and we have 7.62 casings outside the store. And on a later picture, I'll ask you about one more. So, counter area of the store.
Front counter area inside of the business.
For perspective, the cashier's booth, whatever, would be registered around here. Is that right?
It is.
Mr. Hackman, if you can tell us what exhibit number you're using, please.
Going in order is 30, 31. That same outside area, is that right?
Came outside areas from a different angle. Shooting different front end of vehicle Corvette. And see the glass. Some glass is broken out in the front. Windows to the bullet hole.
Glass broken out here,
Yes.
and all holes throughout this glass.
Yes, it is.
This is next one. Exhibit 32. Closer in.
It's a closer picture of the shattered glass, bullet hole. Yeah. Markings on the ground, broken glass, shell casing. Yeah. 40 caliber, 7.62.
And later on, we see the victim's body is in this area here.
It is. Right there.
And when we see flower pot, like with this necklace and things like that, over this area.
For to the left, go in. Yes. This view is a view that's farther back from the entrance of the business of Makita's. On that ground there, it's closer to the street of airways. On the ground, you have evidence markers, but there, and we found 226 rounds.
223 maybe.
223, I mean.
So if we're gonna, I think now we've accounted for all the casings.
Yes.
So let's start from inside the store. There are 9mm casings from Dolph's brother. Is that right?
Inside.
There are semi-automatic 7.62 casings from one of the shooters.
Correct.
There's 40 caliber casings from another of the shooters.
Correct.
And then there are these 223 casings, and is that a type of semi-automatic weapon?
Yes, it is.
From Dolph's brother as he runs out.
That's right.
That's exhibit number one.
This is number 33.
Thank you.
This is 34. What are these things?
That's inside of the business. You have a door, entry door into the bathroom. It leads to the hall. It leads to the bathroom. It has bullet holes and shattered glass on the door.
And perspective from inside the store, the register's over here.
Correct, it is.
We're about to see a picture of the victim's body, and it is going to be in the area of this little side area. Is that right?
Correct.
Going to go out of order to exhibit 36. It's just that little side area.
That's the little side area we referred to earlier. We have the flower pot there with his charm off of his necklace. It says PRE. His necklace is down toward the bottom of the photo.
And then
Your model is 53.
and if we were to come this way down a little bit, would we see the victim's body?
We would.
Close up, already marked, states exhibit 3, the PRE charm or whatever.
Yes.
I'm going to do this one a little different. Families in the courtroom. Officer Dabney, if I may publish this to the jury, just myself here. This is a graphic photo, correct?
Yes.
This is a picture of the victim laying there in that area that you just described.
It is.
He is still as close,
Yeah.
but there's evidence of medical intervention.
Correct.
But that was over, obviously by the time of the picture, but when you were there, he was deceased.
Correct.
This is
Exhibit number,
exhibit number 35. Y'all obtained the videos from out there,
We did.
and were you able to view those that day?
We did.
Let me show you a still shot from the video, ask you if you recognize it.
This is a still shot from the video of outside the front entrance of Makita's cookie shop, which shows victim's Corvette. It also shows a white Mercedes that's pulled in behind the victim's Corvette. It's two-door. On the Mercedes, you can see it has some damage on the passenger side rear. You have two suspects. One is armed with a assault rifle, with basically assault rifle. He's wearing a mask over his face, a cotton mask, like wearing a blue hoodie with some sweats, gray sweats, and some shoes. And the other suspect, he's wearing a black baseball cap, but it has Bass Pro on it. Also has his face covered. Has a black hoodie, some gray sweats. Gray sweats has a little, I guess, insignia on it. Also has some dark colored shoes with white on them.
All right. Go ahead, that marked as 66 number exhibit, Your Honor.
the witnesses testified that this is a still shot from the video camera outside of Makita's Cookies with two people, one standing still with an assault rifle, with hoodie and mask, and another one running with what appears to be a gun in his hand, a smaller gun with two cars, the Corvette and white Mercedes in the back. Bookmark, this is exhibit number 37.
No objection.
Thank you.
could already tell that, I just, that's still shot, you look at it like an investigator, telling me details that, I guess, matters to you, is that right?
Yes,
This is exhibit 37. And y'all had this on day one of the investigation, is that right?
we did.
First thing you mentioned, I think, was one shooter with, is that an assault rifle?
It is.
And would that be consistent with the gun that shoots those 7.62 casings?
Correct.
This window, is that the one you saw busted out with the pictures that we just saw?
It is.
With the victim line here?
Yes,
And this is that, would this be that side area of the store?
it is.
From that first day, y'all would have this image of the suspect with the 7.62, is that right?
It is.
Hoodie, does he appear to be wearing gloves?
He's wearing
Sweatpants,
sweat.
white shoes, mask.
Yes.
Second suspect, gun here,
Yes.
handgun.
Handgun.
Handgun consistent with 40 calibers that you would have seen here.
Yes.
We're still operating with some blur, but gray sweatpants, is that correct?
That's correct.
Black shoes, soles,
Yes.
better in the picture than is on the overhead. You said something about a little light insignia, is that
like
correct?
a little insignia designer on sweats on the side there.
If I put the cursor on it, covers it up. We'll pass this around in a second. Black hoodie,
Black hoodie,
mask,
mask,
gloves,
gloves,
back or hat.
Bass Pro hat.
Suspect vehicle,
Yes.
what kind of car is it?
It's a Mercedes-Benz
Color,
white.
and see it better in the photo than on the overhead. But what'd you say about this back
It
area
has
here?
damage to the rear passenger side.
And these details we just went through, why are those, were those important to you that first day?
Yes.
And why is that?
So we can, be on the lookout for that type of vehicle with the damage that it has to it.
Okay. Because that made that vehicle distinctive.
Yeah, stand out.
Would it be fair to say there's no still shot or camera angle which you can actually capture the suspect's entire faces?
No.
So from the first day, you did not have any type of facial identifications or anything of the two shooters.
So we did not.
But you have clothing descriptions,
Clothing description.
gun descriptions,
Gun description.
and suspect vehicle. I meant to ask this earlier, but it makes sense now. So assault rifle like this can shoot 7.62 casings, is that right? A handgun like that can shoot 40 caliber casings.
It can.
If I've got casings from the fire, and then I actually recover the guns, can I compare casings to guns to tell you, that 40 caliber casing came from that 40 caliber gun?
Yes.
We see that on TV sort of all the time. Is that right?
Yes.
Is that something? You do, or is that something that's done by other people?
It's done by other people.
Is it first done routinely by a computer system and microscopes and stuff like that?
Yeah, it's entered into the system that way.
Okay. And then later it can be sent to TBI or FBI or whoever to confirm that?
Yes.
Is that right? Okay. In this case, did y'all ever recover handguns? Did you ever recover the murder weapons in this case?
No, we did not recover it.
So you never had any guns recovered that matched these shell casings?
That match those subjects.
All right, we're going to change locales. We're going to change locales here to an address, Haven Court, in what used to be the 2-lane apartments.
Yes.
Okay. How was it that y'all became interested in that location?
We're on the lookout for a white expedition.
Okay. At some point in this investigation, without sort of saying what the tip was or anything like that, was y'all's attention called to a white expedition?
It was.
And did that cause y'all to go to what was called the 2-lane apartments?
Yes.
And what did y'all do when y'all got the 2-lane apartments?
We watched video.
Okay, y'all take video from the 2-lane apartments?
2-lane apartments.
Okay, and that's the address on Haven Court.
Haven Court, yes.
Okay. I think we do need to play the Haven Court video. We're going to get that video ready to play for you. Detective Dabney. At the Haven Court apartments, were y'all interested in a particular woman that lived there?
Yes.
And was that Kiana Hopper?
It was.
And is she related to anybody involved in this case?
Yes, it was discovered that she was related to someone.
Was it discovered that she was Justin Johnson's cousin?
Yes.
All right, got the video ready now. Haven Court Apartments, 1 p.m., 37 minutes after the murder. For the record, this is Exhibit 5 that's held open for all the videos, Your Honor. Who is this person, detective?
But that would be the cousin,
The cousin?
Kiana.
What kind of car is that right there?
And that's the white Ford Expedition.
Kiana?
Kiana approaching the Expedition.
Two men outside? Go ahead.
Outside.
Go ahead, Detective. Were you interested in those two men?
Yes, it was.
Tell me why you're interested in those two men.
And the clothing that they have on, you see the dark sweatshirt, the gray hoodies, the black hoodie, the gray sweatpants, shoes, matching the description of the suspects that were at Makita's Cookies.
Y'all obtained video not just of them arriving, but while they were there and then leaving. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Before they leave. They arrived 37 minutes after the murder. It's 54 minutes after the murder.
It is.
The expedition's still there. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Suspects are still inside.
Still inside.
This Dodge Charger has just arrived.
Dodge Charger arrives and you see one of the suspects come out, walk to the Charger. Yeah, you can see.
Charger just sort of repositions, but this man came outside, is that right?
Yes. Came out, up to the rear of the.
You're interested in this man?
Yes.
Sweatpants?
Sweatpants, black shoes, white soles on. Leaning into the car.
He's got bags or something
Yes.
now.
You see how his pants are sagging there a little bit. We have that was something that we looked at also.
In the homicide video, as he runs away, we can see his pants are sagging.
Yes.
Can we in fact see the color of his underwear in the homicide video?
Yes, we can.
Is it also blue?
Yes. He gets into it and shuts the door.
yellow article of clothing or something now?
Yeah, looks like a yellow hoodie. He got
Is this apartment building here the one that Keanu Hopper lives in?
yes, it is.
Then a video of the move. We're now 93 minutes after the vehicle. Here's a Chevy.
It's a Chevrolet SUV, small SUV.
Do y'all get interested in that one too?
We did.
Expedition still there. You had a yellow article of clothing when you left that Charger.
Yes. It's where the one that you got out of the Charger. He says, gets in, Keanu comes up to the driver's door.
The other suspect has walked off camera. Is that right?
He walked out of view to the right, of the video there.
Chevy's back.
Correct.
Suspect returns to the apartment complex.
He did.
Suspect returns to the white expedition.
He did.
The Chevy track still there.
It's still there.
Kiana.
Yeah. He's leaving and he's Chevrolet's leaving.
All right, the expedition got going and the Chevy tracks got going.
Yes.
One suspect in each, is that right?
Yes.
Y'all obtained the video, interested in talking to Kiana,
Yes.
interested in her cousin, interested in the white expedition, interested in the Chevy tracks, and who this other person may be. We are going to move there's one thing I said I was going to do that I didn't do before. The still shot from the actual shooting from 37. We talked about how it was blurry up there, and there were things you were testifying about, and I couldn't get the pointer in the right place. And one of those was the fact you said there was a little insignia or something on the left thigh area of the sweatpants of the shooter who has the Vasco hat on. Is that right?
Correct.
If I could pass this around to the jury, Your Honor. It's hard to see on the other end. regard to the videos that we just watched from the two-lane apartments, did investigators make a timeline with still shots from the various things in that video?
We did.
Let me pass you this. If you could just verify this is in fact that timeline from the Haven Court, what we also call the two-lane apartments.
This is, said photo of the timeline, first arriving with the white SUV.
Yeah, maybe just flip through it quick. Does it appear to go from the start to the end?
It does.
Okay.
Start to the end. Another one where Keanu had walked out and walked back to the expedition. Also shows the two suspects getting out of the expedition. And walking toward the front of the apartment complex. This one shows them inside the apartment, going inside the apartment. Also shows the Charger pulling up. Shows one of the walking out to the Charger and into the rear passenger side of the vehicle. Shows suspects retrieving plastic, two white bags, then get inside of the rear seat of the Charger. Once he exits the Charger here, he's getting out with the two bags and a yellow hoodie in his hand and walk back toward the apartment complex. This one shows two suspects exiting the apartment complex with one with the yellow hoodie, one with the black hoodie, carrying bags, and Keanu is also with them. They walked up to one of the suspects got into the white expedition, the other got and walked over to the Chevy track.
You know, we pose as a collective exhibit. You can paperclip it or something. It's in order, so we could,
Okay.
could keep it like that.
This is 8 pages of still photos starting on November 17, 2021 at 12:58. Going to November 17, 2021 at 13:56. We'll mark this as a collective exhibit number 38.
All right, we're interested in Kiana's cousin, we're interested in the white expedition, we're interested in the Chevy tracks, but is there other stuff going on in the investigation too?
Yes,
Does a tip come in with regard to a white Mercedes?
it did.
And does it call your attention to a particular place?
Yes, it did.
A small street in Orange Mounds?
Yes,
Bradley Street, is that correct?
correct.
1174 Bradley Street. What is at that location?
It's abandoned home. And when we get there, we observed a white Mercedes parked in the rear. Had damage to the passenger side rear side panel.
And to put this in a chronology, would this have occurred on November the 20th, 3 days after the homicide?
Correct.
And it would be fair, would it be fair to say that 3 days after the homicide behind that abandoned house and Bradley. Y'all found the murder.
We did.
I'm going to pass you a series of photographs. A couple of them, as you turn them over, a couple of them have been introduced already into evidence. So just read that number. Otherwise, just put them on face down on the table.
This is the abandoned house on Bradley Street.
What neighborhood is that?
In Orange Mountain neighborhood in Orange Mountain.
Did you become aware that there's a house across the street in which Mr. Hernandez Govan lived?
Correct. Directly across the street.
Eventually, does Mr. Govan also become a suspect in this conspiracy to commit murder?
He did.
You can place it down.
That was exhibit 9. This photo here shows a closer picture of a vehicle in the rear of the yard parked between brush, trees.
This vehicle is not parked in the driveway, is it?
No. This is a close-up picture of the Mercedes showing the vehicle may have been sideswiped or something. It's a two-door white Mercedes.
The damage that you can see in the homicide video?
Yes, that's consistent with it. That's exhibit. This photo shows the rear of the Mercedes-Benz, which has an Illinois tag. Do I need to read the tag and everything?
You place it down.
This is a photo of the driver's side of the white Mercedes-Benz. And this is a photo of taken from outside of the Mercedes-Benz on the passenger side that shows the inside of the rear seats with a Mississippi DeSoto County tag on the rear seat.
It has like another license plate on the inside of it.
Yes,
Maybe even a couple, we'll see.
yes. This is a photo of the passenger side of the white Mercedes-Benz, which is being processed in crime scene tunnel.
Okay, so y'all take that car from the scene to the crime scene tunnel?
We did. And it also shows damage to the rear passenger side, which is consistent with the suspect vehicle in the video at the keys. This is a rear shot of the white Mercedes. The the trunk area after being processed. Another photo of the Mississippi tag, close-up picture, this is in the rear seat of the white Mercedes Benz. And these are photos of 2 Illinois tags, license plates that were located inside of the white Mercedes Benz.
2 more license plates.
2 more license plates, Illinois. Another close-up photo of the Mississippi license plate, DeSoto County. This is for a photo of, close-up photo of the white Mercedes being processed by crime scene. This is the driver's side door of the white Mercedes Benz after being processed. Has the letter A written on it.
The letters that we're going to see written on it, like A, B, and C, is that something else crime scene people do?
That is. This is the photo of the driver's side, rear side panel, which is indicated by the letter B. It's written in yellow after being processed. This is the passenger side door, and after being processed with the letter D written on it. And this is another close-up picture of the white Mercedes after being processed with the letter E written on it. And this is the a photo of the white Mercedes being on the passenger side after being processed.
I wonder if we'd offer those in evidence as state's next number of suits.
No objection.
The first picture we have here has already previously been marked as exhibit number 9. The next picture is a picture of the rear of the Mercedes Benz parked in a yard, kind of a wooded area. One marked as exhibit number 10, 39. of, close-up of the Mercedes with the Illinois tag. We'll mark this as exhibit number 40. The next picture is a close-up of the driver's side of the white Mercedes in a yard. We'll mark this as exhibit number 41. Next picture is a picture of the inside taken from the outside of the white Mercedes, a picture of the Mississippi DeSoto County tags in the back seat. Exhibit number 42. The next picture is the white Mercedes and what's been described by the witness in the processing unit of the rear damage to the passenger side of white Mercedes. We'll mark this as exhibit number 3. The next picture, exhibit number 43, maybe. I think I said exhibit number 43. The next picture is kind of a close-up picture of the trunk area. The witness described it as after processing. It's labeled with the numbers yellow C, with the letter C. We'll mark that as exhibit number 44. The next exhibit is the picture of the Mississippi DeSoto tag. It's kind of close up. We'll mark that as exhibit number 45. The next exhibit is close up of 2 Illinois tags. We'll mark this as exhibit number 46. Exhibit is a picture of the Mississippi DeSoto tags. It's up close. It also has right rear seat written on the bottom of it. We'll mark that as exhibit number 47. The next picture is side panel of the white Mercedes, described as crime scene after process. The vehicle after processing is marked with the V, with the letter V in yellow. The next photo is a photo of the driver's side of the white Mercedes with a letter A, described by the witnesses after processing. We'll mark that as exhibit number 49. The next photo is the rear side of the driver's side of the white Mercedes, described by the witnesses after processing, marked with the yellow B as in boy. We'll mark that as exhibit number 50. The next picture is the passenger side of the white Mercedes, marked with the letter D as in dog. After processing is described by the witness. We'll mark that as exhibit number 1. The next picture is a picture of what appears to be the top of the white Mercedes, marked by the letter E. elephant, that's exhibit number 52. And the next exhibit is the picture, the passenger side picture view of the white Mercedes. We'll mark this as exhibit number 53.
This is Stacy's 9. What are we looking at?
Looking at the front of the house, also on the left side there, you can see back in the wooded area, tree line. That's where you park the. That's where we located the white Mercedes-Benz. That's on Bradley.
You can see some homicide Texas walking back here.
Yes, that's the gate walking to the
Car sitting back here somewhere.
Yes,
House on Bradley.
that's on Bradley.
A vacant abandoned house, is that correct?
That's a vacant. Yes, it is.
We go across the street. I got Hernandez Govan's house.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Directly across.
I know that y'all are big on video. Video. I've seen, pull it from Nicatus, and I've seen you pull it from Tulane. Did you canvass this area, this neighborhood? For any possible video?
We had investigators against the area for video, and none was found.
No video on Bradley Street?
No video located. Again, you can see a couple of investigators, and you can see the rear of the white Mercedes-Benz parked in the tree, in the bush back there.
40, we're walking up on it.
Closer image of the white Mercedes with the Illinois tag,
41, driver's side.
driver's side.
We're looking inside of it. It has like a license plate inside of it.
Correct. It has a Mississippi, DeSoto County license plate on the passenger rear seat.
Exhibit 10.
That's the passenger side view of the Mercedes-Benz. You can also see the damage there going down the passenger side of the vehicle, especially on the rear side panel.
So is it fair to say when you see this, you know that you've got your car?
Yes.
Do y'all investigate like where did this car come from?
Yes, we would check the VIN, or license plate.
Did y'all in fact find that the car was taken in a carjacking in Memphis a few weeks before this crime?
We did.
Did y'all in fact find that the suspect in that carjacking was Treon Ingram?
Correct.
And I'll say it here, that Justin Johnson was not a suspect in that carjacking.
No.
But car taken in Memphis a few weeks before, suspect Treon Ingram.
Trey, I think.
Car makes it to the tunnel.
Correct. That's the tunnel.
I call it the tunnel, that's where y'all process cars, is that right?
Correct. It's crime scene investigating.
That is 53, 43. In the tunnel, now we can see that damage real good.
Yes. Damage to the passenger side, rear side panel.
We did a series of photographs. I think you said it was processed, like fingerprint dust, stuff like that. You
Yes,
talking
sir. Yes.
about? And you said there were letters. That's like an A.
Yes.
Here we have back of the car B. Closer up on that. I'm going for the record. 48, 44, C, 51, D, 52, E. Various license plates found in the car.
Yes.
45, Mississippi plate. 46, a couple of Illinois plates. 47, a close up of that Mississippi plate. Now, processing the car, that's something the crime scene does, is that correct?
It is.
And they try to lift what fingerprints they have from the car, is that correct?
That's correct.
And then they try to compare those prints to any sort of known individuals that may be in the system or what it is that they have fingerprints for.
It is.
Is that correct?
That's correct.
And when you were you apprised that they were able to lift some prints from the car?
Correct.
That they were able to identify?
Yes.
All right. In particular, I want to ask you about these, okay?
Okay.
This is from the 2014 Mercedes. Prints lifted from the right rear quarter panel marked D. So we saw a picture of that, the back of the car,
Yes.
outside.
Outside.
Were found to be the fingerprint impression belonging to Cornelius Smith.
Yes.
Is that what common name you're interested in?
Compton name we're interested.
Because we got his prints on the outside. Side back of this car.
Yes.
Prints lifted from the outside left door marked A. I think that's the driver's side. The door, we saw a picture of it. Belonged to Kiston Garner.
Kiston.
Does that become a name that you're interested in?
It does.
More prints, this one from the trunk lid, Mark C, also belong to Kristen Gardner, is that correct?
That's correct.
And then we have some prints lifted from one of those tags, the Mississippi tag
Yes,
that we saw 2 pictures of. They also belong to Kristen Gardner.
yes,
And then prints lifted from the rear quarter panel Mark B and the outside left door Mark A. And from a brochure, a paper brochure that was found in the car, all belong to Triani.
300, correct.
A name you're interested in?
Yes,
All right, so at this point, we have found the car.
yes,
We have found prints from that car that belonged to Cornelia Smith,
yes, correct.
to Kristen Garner,
Correct.
and to Triani. Okay. Do we also process, or attempt to process the car for any DNA or blood or like fluid evidence?
That's some crime scene. Officer would-
Crime scene attempts to do that.
Yes,
And then if they're able to find anything or think that they found something, that they send that then to TBI or anything like that.
yes, it's here. Got the TV.
Are you aware that they found that? So they were unable to find any DNA or blood or fluid or whatever evidence from inside the car.
No, we wouldn't have to find it.
From anybody. Did you become aware in the course of investigation that the car made any claim?
Yes, of course, I did. Investigation.
We are now interested, if I understand you right, in a couple different people. Kiana's cousin, Smith, fingerprints.
Yes,
Kristen Gardner, fingerprints.
correct.
And Triani.
Training.
Let's take Triani in the room. Did you want to talk to him?
Yes. Good.
Did they find him?
Okay,
Took him in custody?
yes,
I don't want you to tell us what he said, but as a result of that conversation, did you go back to Memphis and try to get some more video?
yes, we did.
Tell me about that.
We, information that we received, of a white Mercedes being in a parking garage, in Crosstown area.
Okay. And did you also receive information about a white Mercedes Benz at the Valero gas station the morning of, night before, however you want to look at it, of the homicide? Something. Let's go in reverse order of what you want to go. So let's start with the Valero. Okay. Did you go after speaking with Trion Ingram? Did you go to the? Did y'all go to the Valero station? Park in Highland, sort of University of Memphis area.
I did.
Were you able to obtain video?
We were able to obtain the,
In that video, did y'all see the white Mercedes?
we did.
Did you see a couple of those people that we talked about fingerprints? Did you see Trion Ingram?
Yes,
Did you see Kristen Gardner?
yes,
Did you see a car trade?
we did.
A little weird,
We,
but you were on the video.
we did.
And what do we mean by car trade?
We have individuals in one car, they get out of that car and get into the other car that's 10 person get out of their car.
So before we watch this video, do we see a Infiniti pull up at the gas station?
We do.
And do we see a white Mercedes pull up at the gas station?
We do.
Do we see interaction between the two cars?
Yes.
Do we see Mr. Ingram, Ingram go inside the gas station?
Inside the business, yes.
Do we see that there's a person left inside the Infiniti?
We do.
In the passenger side? Do we see Kirsten Garner driving a white Mercedes?
We do.
Do we see him pumping gas in the white Mercedes?
We do.
Then do we see the two cars together pull around? The side of the business.
We do.
And an individual, we see